Hey Leah, you got a minute?
What's up?
I didn't say anything yesterday because my mom was there. But what was that birthday party?
What?
It was my mom's birthday, which comes only once a year. I asked you to plan a big party according to her taste, right?
I think it was gorgeous enough.
What's with the crappy flower arrangement? Mom loves flowers, so I wanted everything to be decorated more gorgeously.
Aren't flowers mainly for the venue? And for the party at home, flower arrangements are better suited. I thought it would express how pretty they are. I put lots of hours arranging it, so don't tell me they were shabby. The price was quite a lot too.
It's not just the flowers.
What?
I also asked you to get a top chef for the food and cake, didn't I?
I understand that you want to please her, but it wasn't in our budget to have a party with a top chef. But the people we invited to the party loved the food, didn't they?
Aren't you misunderstanding something? Yesterday's star of the show was my mom, right? What's the point of having a party if you can't make her happy?
What? Are you saying she wasn't happy?
I couldn't ask her whether she was happy or not. But nothing at the birthday party went exactly how I wanted it to be.
Oh no. I worked so hard to make her happy.
A wife who doesn't take care of my beloved mom is an incompetent wife.
It's not that I don't care about her. I carefully chose everything to make her and everyone at the party happy.
Don't argue with me. From now on, listen to my mother's opinion before you act. What you want and what she wants are two different things.
You don't listen to anything I say.
I just heard from Mom. Why do you hate her so much? What the hell is wrong with you? I don't understand.
What are you talking about?
You pretend to clean up, and then you go into her room without permission. She was saying you are using the bags and accessories without even asking her. I told you that a wife who doesn't take care of my beloved mom is an incompetent wife.
Wait a minute. Did she say that? That's quite the opposite. Your mother is the one who's using my bags, my accessories, even my coats without my permission. I was going to talk to you about it.
Huh? So you're saying my mom is lying?
I guess she is.
How could you accuse her of lying? Don't you dare talk about my mom like that. Do you understand? You better take it back.
I'm just telling you the truth. While I'm out at work, she goes into my bedroom and rummages through my closet, which is very bothering. I was thinking maybe you could talk to her to stop doing that.
I can't allow you to treat my mom like a thief. You don't like my mom, that's why you're making false accusations.
Why would I say something like that if it wasn't true? Why don't you believe your wife?
You're trying to somehow make her look bad and make yourself look superior.
That's not true. I want to live happily with your mother too, but she won't open up to me, so...
How can she open her heart to someone who would say something like that?
Are you serious? That's too much.
You have no idea how she feels. If you want her to open up to you, do what's best for her.
I'm doing everything I can. Even though I work full-time, I still have to make breakfast, clean the house, do laundry. I never once made her do housework or anything.
That's only natural because you're my wife, isn't it? You don't think you're going to let my mom do it, do you? Seriously, that's impossible.
You won't even listen to me or believe what I say.
I don't believe anything you say because you are mean to my mom. She would never lie to me.
Okay, enough.
Anyway, don't use her personal belongings without her permission.
Hey, Max. I had a rough morning this morning.
What?
I tried to go to work, but my car had a flat tire. I didn't stop anywhere on my way home from work last night. I didn't go out after I got home, so there's no way I could have gotten a flat tire.
You never know when a tire's going to go flat, right?
But a tire on a car you just took in for inspection suddenly goes flat? That's not likely.
What's your point?
This morning, around 4 a.m., I heard a strange noise coming from outside. I was sleepy then, so I fell asleep. When I woke up in the morning, unusually, your mother was up first, and she was dressed.
People would get dressed after they wake up, you know. It doesn't sound anything strange to me.
I don't think so. She only wakes up when I go to work. She doesn't change her clothes until after I've eaten breakfast and brushed my teeth.
Are you saying my mom flattened the tire?
I didn't say that. I just thought it was a possibility.
Oh my God. Don't make me keep saying it.
Huh?
A wife who doesn't take care of my beloved mom is an incompetent wife. Listen to yourself. You should reflect on that. You are talking about her like a criminal. I won't forgive you.
I only said it was a possibility, not that I'm assuming she did it.
But that's what you're thinking, right? Why can't you be nice to her? Why can't you just trust her?
On the first day I met your mother, she said, "You're a thief. I won't let you take away my precious Max." Do you remember that? It's not easy to trust her or be nice to her.
That's because you're incompetent, right?
Huh? Why don't you listen to what I say? Don't blame me for everything.
It's because you're incompetent. If you don't want to be blamed, do something about it.
Everything your mother is saying is a lie.
Enough with the excuses. How much more do you have to despise my mother?
What do you mean? I never disrespected your mother.
I just got a call from her.
Okay?
This morning, when she was eating breakfast, she found a thumbtack in her bread. It pricked her in the mouth a little, but she was fine. But she almost got seriously hurt.
Huh?
What were you thinking doing such scary thing to her?
No, wait a second. There's no way I put a thumbtack in her bread.
That's what you're capable of doing. That must have hurt. She must have been scared. Just thinking about how you are treating her makes me mad.
I know it must be hard if that's true, but it's not true at all. She bought herself some bread yesterday, and that's what she was going to eat this morning. I didn't prepare any bread for her.
So you're saying my mom is lying? Stop blaming her as soon as things get bad for you.
Who would admit when it's not true? I didn't do it.
Anyway, I can't have your harassment of her escalate any further. I won't be able to trust you with my mom.
I didn't really do anything. You have to believe me.
Don't lie. Whatever it is, you need to apologize to her.
Why? Why should I apologize for something I didn't do? I have nothing to apologize for. In fact, I'd rather have you apologize to me.
What kind of a person are you after hurting my mom so much?
If I really did it, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. But I don't understand why I should apologize for something I didn't do.
Fine. I didn't know you were such a liar and stubborn. I can't live with a devil wife who can't take care of my mom anymore. I'm divorcing you.
Huh? Divorce without listening to anything I say? You're out of your mind.
I don't have to listen to you. It's your fault, of course. I'll fill up the divorce papers and leave them here. So take them and get the hell out.
What? Is that what you want? You'll regret it later.
Why would I?
You don't know who your mother really is, do you?
Huh? Stop talking nonsense. That's enough.
You're going to regret this. Is that what you want?
There's no way I'm going to regret.
I see. Who's going to take care of this house after the divorce?
Of course Mom's going to take care of it. You're making too much fun of her. She's been a housewife and mother for decades. There's no way she can't do it. You're the one who's gonna regret it later.
Okay, fine. Well then, I'm gonna pack up what I need today and I'll be out of here. You're okay with that, right?
Yeah, of course. Leah, where are you? Answer me.
What? Don't worry. I've filed the divorce papers to the city hall. Aren't you relieved that your wish came true?
What? Oh my God.
What? I did what you told me to do.
I want my divorce annulled.
Huh?
If you filed for divorce, can you just file for marriage again? Then we can be a couple again, right? I want to live with you as husband and wife again.
Don't be so selfish. I'm just glad we're divorced. I'm not going to file for a marriage again.
Why not? You still love me, right? That's why I'm calling off the divorce. You're happy with that, aren't you?
Not at all. In fact, I'm the one who wanted a divorce.
Don't say such heartless things. That's not like you.
I'm serious. I'll end this text if that's what you wanted to talk about.
No, wait. Mom confessed everything she has done to you. Everything she said was a lie.
Right? I told you repeatedly, but you didn't believe me, did you?
Mom said she was lying because she wanted me to take care of her.
I'm sure she did.
She thought I'll be nice to her if she says you have been mean to her.
Whatever.
Mom seems to be sorry for what she did, so can you forgive her?
There's no way I can do that.
Don't say that, please.
By the way, did you hear what your dear mama did?
No, I don't think so. I didn't ask in detail.
Well then, let me tell you. I told you that she's been using my jewelry, my bags, my shoes, etc. without my permission, right?
Yeah.
She sold them all. Suddenly, she started spending a lot of money. So I asked her about it. And she said, "Oh, I sold all your luxurious crap."
What? My mom did that?
Yeah. I guess that's what she had to do to keep up with her celebrity friends.
Oh my.
And I'm pretty sure it was her that slashed the tire on my car.
You're kidding, right? There's no way my mom could have done that.
One of our neighbors have seen her messing with the tire on his morning walks.
Seriously?
Not only did he witness it, but they even had a little chat. Wouldn't you think it suspicious if your mother, who doesn't drive, was messing around with the tire at 4 in the morning?
I guess I would.
Then she said, "I'm just trying to teach my daughter-in-law a lesson." Our neighbor took a video of it, so I'll send it to you too.
Oh my God. What the hell was she thinking?
She must not have liked me very much.
I don't think so.
She also said she's going to check up on me to make sure I'm not cheating on you. She calls me every 30 minutes while I'm at work. She even put a knife in my bed to scare me.
Is that when you put thumbtacks in Mom's bread?
Yes, which I didn't do it. She was the one who was playing around with a blade.
Oh no.
If I hadn't noticed sooner, I'd have blood all over myself.
Scary.
And she threw away everything I made down the sink because she said it tastes bad. And she made me go out to buy expensive sushi.
What? Didn't she buy that sushi for me?
No, I paid for everything myself. And on top of that, she cursed me, saying I couldn't have a child because I'm incompetent. She even kicked me in the stomach.
That's domestic violence, isn't it?
That's right. I can't tell you how many times I felt danger. That's why I'm so happy we're divorced. I can never think of getting back together.
Why didn't you tell me?
I told you many times, but you didn't even listen to me. The second thing you said was, a wife who doesn't take care of my beloved mom is an incompetent wife. You wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't even listen to me. It was really hard.
I'm sorry about that.
You only listened to your mom. Do you think anyone would get back together with someone like you? Because I'm not. So there's no way we'll get back together.
Oh no. Ever since you left, I'm taking care of everything at home.
I'm sure you are. I told you are going to regret it. There's no way she'd do the housework.
I'm working a lot of overtime right now, and she's making me do all the housework. I can't even get enough sleep, and now I'm getting to the end of my rope. Please, Leah, come back.
That will never happen.
Oh no. Well then, how about I leave this house and come live with you at yours?
Huh?
That's a good idea. Where do you live now?
I would never tell you.
Why not?
Because if I told you, you'd barge in on me. I'm trying to get rid of you. Please, don't do that.
Then what am I supposed to do with my life? Am I going to have to continue to live as a slave?
I guess so.
You've got to be kidding me.
That's what you wished for, wasn't it? Take care of my beloved mom. What she says is absolute. I don't want someone who doesn't take care of my mom. You're the one who kept saying that. Shouldn't you be responsible for taking care of her?
I don't want to. If I do, I'll collapse from overwork.
I have no intention of living my life like that. Please don't contact me anymore.
Don't say that, Leah. You're the only one I can count on.
As a housekeeper, right?
Huh? No. You and I were supposed to be husband and wife.
We were supposed to be husband and wife. But after I married you, you turned out to be a terrible husband. I should have seen it sooner. I divorced you because you said you were going to divorce me in the first place. I did exactly what you told me to do.
Don't say that. It was all my fault. I'll apologize as much as you want me to. So don't give up on me. I want to start over with you, even if it means getting rid of Mom.
Impossible. Because of that mama, she's going to chase me down wherever I go. I have no intention of taking such a high risk to start over with you.
Leah, please.
So I'm going to block you and your mother's accounts as of today. I'm going to live my own life. Have a happy life together with your beloved mama.
No, wait. It's you I want to build a happy life with. I'm not lying, believe me.
After that, I was not comfortable with the situation as it was. I filed a claim for property division with Max and a claim for damages with his mother. Of course, I went through a lawyer. Fortunately, as for his mother's harassment, I had taken a lot of audio recordings, photos, and videos. I was told that the claim for damages would be approved. I hope she feels the same humiliation I did. Once all the formalities were over, she returned to her usual self. She's back to her usual arrogant mother and is mercilessly treating Max like a housekeeper. I want him to be grateful for everything I have done. I rent an apartment near my parents' house and commute to work from there. When I'm busy with work, I even go home to my parents' house to have dinner with them. Until now, no matter how busy I have been, I was never able to skip housework. Now my life is like heaven. I plan to enjoy the single life as it is for a while.
May, happy 42nd birthday! How does being one step closer to becoming an old woman feel? Oh, I mean, you're already an old lady, aren't you? Sorry!
Shut up. I'm working.
You're so cold. Poor old hag, over 40, single, abandoned by her parents. I felt sorry if no one wished you a happy birthday. After all, I am your lovely sister.
Oh, I see. Thanks. I've got an important business meeting, so I'm going to turn off my phone.
Huh? How can you ignore me, your cute little sister?
Unlike you, I'm working. You graduated from college. It's time for you to get a job instead of living off your parents' money.
Huh? Who do you think you are to tell me what to do, you old hag? Oh, I get it. You're an unattractive 42-year-old. You're jealous of me, a cute 22-year-old, right?
Huh?
Our parents remarried and you have a sister who is 20 years younger than you. And she's super pretty and super smart. We are so different. My parents loved me and paid for my college tuition. And they said I don't have to get a job after graduation. You were kicked out of the house before you graduated from college. You were living a miserable life, working part-time to pay for my tuition and living expenses. If you had such a pretty face, you could have been married quickly. But you are too ugly. I can't believe you are still single. I feel so sorry for you.
It was a hard time at the time to be kicked out of my parents' house. But now I'm glad I did. I learned what's right, instead of being influenced by insane family members.
You poor loser. I can understand why you're jealous. But that's so sad.
By the way, I'm getting married.
What? You're kidding, right?
I'm not.
What? Getting married at 42? Who are you marrying to? It must be a marriage scam. Are you okay?
He is a good person. You don't need to worry about me. Also, I'm not going to invite you guys to the wedding.
Why not? I want to go. I'm sure the guy you are marrying will be some ugly old man. I'll have a good laugh with Mom and Dad.
That's why I'm not inviting you guys. They kicked out and disowned me. After I'm married, I'm going to be a complete stranger to them.
That's not cool.
I don't want to hear from you anymore. I've got a business meeting. Bye.
This is really impossible. A 42-year-old hag marrying a 30-year-old company president? He's young, powerful, and famous. How in the world did you seduce him? You must be after his money. Hey, answer me. Well, okay. If you're going to ignore me, I'm going to have to show you the real world. Your fiancé is sleeping with me right now. I'm sorry I took him away. I'm sorry if you were trying to make a fortune. You must be frustrated, aren't you? You shouldn't have ignored me. A good, handsome young man should be mine. Our wedding is going to be in a month. Of course, I won't invite you, sister. He said he would dump you and never contact you again. You should stay single for the rest of your life. I'm so sorry. Bye.
Our wedding is next week. I'm nervous, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You don't seem fine. What's wrong? Marriage blues? Or is there something else worrying you?
Yeah. Look, don't get mad at me, but I need to ask. You're not cheating on me, are you?
Huh? Wait, you're accusing me of cheating on you? I'm about to become your husband over the objections of my family. Why would I cheat on you now?
I'm sorry I doubted you. But there's something that has been bothering me.
What is it?
I told you about my sister before, right?
Yes, you did. Your lousy sister who kicked you out of the house?
That sister contacted me to tell me that she took my fiancé. I know it's not possible, but I'm worried. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. But what does she mean? I'm not cheating on you with anyone. I've never met your sister. I'm too busy with work these days to have an affair. You know that, right?
Yeah. Where are you now?
At work.
You're not with my sister, are you?
Of course not. If you're worried, let's do a video call. You would feel better if you could see my office, right?
Yes, I do. Yep, that's your office. I'm sorry I doubted you.
I'm glad you've been cleared of your suspicions.
But then, who is my sister talking about? He's a 30-something CEO, young, successful, famous. And he seems to know about me. I only told my sister I was getting married. I don't even know where she found him.
Do you have any idea who he might be?
Do you have any idea?
There was this guy I met at a business seminar a long time ago who was close to my age. We didn't get along at all, but the other day he suddenly called me and told me he was getting married. It was a little weird. I'm sure you've met him before at some gathering.
Is his wedding in a month?
That's what he said.
My sister said so too.
So, is he the one your sister is talking about? It's so rude to confuse me with him.
Is he a jerk? I don't really remember him.
Sneaky, creepy kind of guy. He's more of a back-end guy than a company president.
That kind of makes sense. What's he trying to do?
I know. Why would he do that?
Is he harassing me?
Your sister might be, but the guy has no reason to harass us.
That's creepy.
Yeah, it is. Hey, you know what? Can I do some research on this?
Huh? You?
I mean, you want your wedding without any worries. I'm curious too. I'll look into it.
Thank you. See you soon.
Are you kidding me? You're seriously going to have a wedding even though you were dumped? Wow, you're so miserable. Are you crazy? I mean, they know the groom isn't there and they're just going through with the ceremony? How scary! Are you using a mannequin as your groom? That's even scarier.
Good morning. What have you been saying all this time? The groom is here with me, and we're in the middle of getting ready for our wedding.
What? You're meeting up with a mannequin and getting ready? It's terrible when your delusion goes that far.
Delusion?
Your fiancé is with me right now.
What?
Oh no, I told you before. I saw your fiancé. Did you forget? Has the brain of a 42-year-old hag already started aging? Or maybe you're so sad that you've lost your mind. My poor sister.
I'm perfectly normal. You're the one saying crazy things.
I'm going to say this now. A 40-something hag trying to get married to a rich guy is so gross. He likes younger women.
Oh really? I see.
You have no choice but to cancel the wedding today. Aw, he says he's going to marry me. He is leaving you.
No, your relationship and my marriage have absolutely nothing to do with each other.
Huh? What a loser. A 42-year-old hag has no right to marry a young executive. That's why I took it away from you. I will be his wife. By the way, I just went to the city office and registered my marriage.
I see. That's what you were after.
If you understand, why don't you call off the wedding? Your imaginary groom won't show up. It's really miserable. I'm the one having a wedding. Just admit the fact that you lost.
You know what? He's not the one.
What?
Or more accurately, he's not the president anymore.
Why?
I guess you didn't know. His company is going bankrupt.
Oh.
And of course, my fiancé is not the same person. My fiancé's company is doing well. You mistook my fiancé for someone completely different. He's playing you.
What? What the hell is going on? I don't understand.
I'll make it very simple and easy to understand. He wants you and your family to take over the debt from the bankruptcy.
What? What?
What made you think that he was my fiancé in the first place?
Because he told me himself. He said he was the president and your fiancé. But he was forced into it by an arranged marriage. And really wants to marry a younger, more beautiful, talented woman like me.
He made it all up.
What?
Actually, it's the opposite. I'm 10 years older than my fiancé, and at my age, it's hard to have kids. His parents are against marriage and tried to break us up. But because he loves me, he overcame their objections and we got engaged. Then here we are, getting married.
What's that? So he was lying? Why did he call himself your fiancé?
Probably he was jealous of my fiancé.
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard they used to attend the same corporate seminar. Of their classmates, my fiancé was the most successful. On the other hand, your husband was the most unsuccessful. He started his own business, but the debts kept piling up and the company finally went bankrupt. That's when he heard about my husband's marriage. He tried to break us up by pretending that he was my husband. He tried to make it look like he was having an affair. To make it look like he was cheating on me.
What the?
We're not broken up after all, and we're about to get married. So the operation failed.
You're kidding. Then what am I? Was he just using me for a failed mission?
Don't worry, you're already worth something.
What? What do you mean?
I told you, he was just trying to get you to take on the debt. I'm sure he was surprised to find out that you were my sister. But when he found out who you were, he changed his plan. He decided to go with a more pragmatic and meaningful strategy. I mean, our family is kind of wealthy. So he decided to marry you.
You're lying.
You'll have to ask him. I'm pretty sure it's true. My fiancé used his contacts to find out. Your husband is not a careful man. He would talk about his plan over drinks or something.
So I'm being used by him all the time? I'm in debt? I can't even be the wife of the president?
That's right. Well, you tried to steal my fiancé just to harass me. You know, I think you two mean people are perfect for each other, don't you?
I don't like that. You're a 42-year-old hag. I can't allow you to be the president's wife. It's not fair. Give him to me. Bride change.
Well, absolutely not.
Now's the time to say something like that. I bet he'll fall for me when he sees how young and pretty I am. I'll take your husband away from you any day now.
So, do you want to come?
Of course I'll come. Where's the wedding?
Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yes, Hawaii.
Are you having your wedding in Hawaii?
Yes. Well, it was nice talking to you. I'm going to have to leave now.
What's that? You're an old hag and getting married in Hawaii? I just learned my husband was not a president anymore. I'm married to a dull old man with debts. That's too unfair.
After the wedding, we left for our honeymoon. We returned to LA 2 weeks later. In the meantime, my sister was in a lot of trouble. First of all, she tried to cancel the marriage, claiming that her husband had cheated on her. Her husband refused it, and she had no choice but to start living with him as newlyweds. After that, I heard that they both asked my parents for money. The debt from the company's bankruptcy still could not be paid off. He also made my father borrow money from somewhere. My father was so overprotective of my sister, but that's way too much in my opinion. Later, he had reached the end of his patience. My parents disowned my sister and her husband. Her husband has no job now. My sister, who was hoping to become a rich wife, had to earn money. She could not work in a normal company because she lacked common sense. She is still looking for a job with her husband.